So what will be the major product in this reaction? This reaction is hydration of alkene, where alkene acts as nucleophile. And in this case, H plus is electrophile. So in the first step, double bond will attack on H plus, and this will generate a carbocation. So we have to generate a stable carbocation. So in this case we can generate 2-degree carbocation. Now in the next step, H2O molecule will act as nucleophile. So H2O will act as nucleophile. So a lone pair of oxygen will attack on this carbon, and we will have this molecule. Now this can be stabilized by losing H plus. So final product we will have alcohol. So final product is alcohol. So this is simply hydration of alkene. So we have added H and OH across the double bond. So this double bond, and we have added H and OH. So this is simply hydration of alkene. So this reaction can be symbolized something like this. That is, we have added one molecule of H2O. Now let us try this problem. Now if this compound is treated with H plus in the presence of H2O, this is again hydration of alkene, and the final product will be alcohol. You have to write a structure of the product. Once again, in the first step, we will generate the carbocation. Now this carbocation can rearrange to give more stable carbocation by a methyl shift. So if I shift methyl group, I will have so now initially we have a 2-degree carbocation. Now we have a 3-degree carbocation. So this is basically 1,2-methyl shift. In the next step, this carbocation will be attacked by H2O, and we can lose H plus. So finally I will get alcohol. So this time we are getting a 3-degree alcohol. So this is a 3-degree alcohol. Now let us try this problem. Now if this compound is treated with H plus, and this time solvent is CH3OH, what will be the product in this case? And this reaction is same as hydration of alkene. Only thing is, in place of water we have CH3OH. So this time solvent is CH3OH. So in the first step we will generate the carbocation. In the second step, alcohol molecule will attack because it has lone pair of electrons. So we will have this intermediate, and then we can lose H plus to get the final product. Now this time final product is a ether. So final product is a ether. So if I use H2 as solvent, we will get alcohol as product, and if I use alcohol as solvent, we will get ether as the final product. Let us try this problem. And we have taken one equivalent of water. That is, we have to add only 1 mole of water. What will be the final major product? So we have to add only 1 mole of water. So in the first step we will generate carbocation. So hydrogen will be added here, and this carbon will have positive charge. Now we can do hydride shift to generate a more stable carbocation. So in this case we can do hydride shift. And that will generate a more stable carbocation. Now this carbocation is more stable because of resonance stabilization. So we can write another resonating structure for same carbocation. So this carbocation is resonance stabilized. So in the next step, a water molecule will attack, so that final product is alcohol. We can lose H plus to get the final product and alcohol. Now let us try this problem. So this is mechanism based problem. Now when this alkene is treated with H plus in the presence of H2O, this alcohol is the final product. Explain the formation of product. So if you see the product, we have a 4-membered ring and reactant has a 3-membered ring. So there is a case of ring expansion. First step, is attack of H plus, and this will generate a carbocation. And in the next step, we can do ring expansion. So if I shift this group here, that is we are adding these two carbon. So in this case we will have a 4-membered ring. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. So now we will have 4-membered ring. Carbon number 1 will have a CH3 group and carbon number 2 will have positive charge. Now in the next step we can do a hydride shift. So if I shift this hydride here, we will have a 3-degree alcohol, a 3-degree carbocation. So this is a stable carbocation. Here we have a 2-degree carbocation and this one is your 3-degree carbocation. And finally, if this carbocation is attacked by H2O, we will have a 3-degree alcohol. So this is the formation mechanism for the product. So in this problem we have alkyl shift. So this is your alkyl shift. An alkyl shift leads to ring expansion. And next we have hydride shift. And all these shiftings are happening to generate a more stable carbocation. So what is the driving force of shifting? Driving force for alkyl shift, hydride shift, and ring expansion is the to generate a more stable carbocation. So finally we have alcohol as the final product.